Life can change instantly. Life can change drastically over a short period of time. Whew. Hurricane season, when will it end? When will it be over? Everything I've done today, I've thought about the people that I've seen over the months, over this year, last year, people that are still living in tents or some type of camper or some type of something that's not their normal home. And when we have, I saw this one video, the lady said that they're going to come and fix the electricity. I'm sure they will. But the way she said it, she made it seem like they're going to come and fix the electricity like right then. And I'm thinking to myself, lady, the entire island has been ravished. The entire island has been flipped up, basically. Not all of it, but some worse than others, of course. In some areas I've seen, looks like they're just back to normal. But I'm like, come on, the electricity I doubt will come back on today. You know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing for granted these days. I'm just grateful, Mr. Billy Miller, the motivational minister. I was glad when YouTube give me my titles back. What's going on with them? How are you doing this evening? And just like I thought, I did not show up yesterday evening. Nobody messaged me under a video or nothing to say, Vita, you okay? Vita, you all right? Now I know. I took the night off yesterday. I took the night off and rested my brain. My brain felt overwhelmed. Finally, we heard from the rest of the people that we need to hear from in Jamaica. So, not everybody, but the people that we did choose to check on. Some of our people that are here, they have not heard from all of their family members and people. So, thankfully, we have. And now the rebuilding starts. You have friends and family in Jamaica? I know I'm not going to make this a morbid and devastating live, but when it's on my mind, it's on my mind. What's up, Jonas? Oh, let me clean this up right quick. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not dealing with trolls tonight, so if you're trying to troll, you won't be trolling here. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let me change it up real quick. Yeah, because I see the trolls are coming in. And I'm not doing trolls. If you want to come here, you're going to come here legally. I don't want to do trolls. And trolls are anyone who's not trying to be positive, anyone that's not being nice, anyone that's just not doing what they need to be doing. So, yeah, if you want to talk, you want to come in, come on in. You got to subscribe and you got to hang around for at least a minute, or you can keep on swiping. What am I doing? I'm sitting here eating boiled peanuts. Mm-hmm. They're spicy. You're back. Where did you go? You always come in with your 2 lines, but thank you for your 2 lines. How you doing this evening, Mr. Man? Eating my boiled peanuts. That's what's going on. Been a busy afternoon because I had to go to the doctor. I actually had 2 appointments today. I'm just beginning to settle down. The temperature's cooling down in Florida. You're great. Awesome. You had a good day at work? Hope you did. Just trying to wind down. I can't complain. When I look at all the devastating videos I see on YouTube, especially, I appreciate the YouTubers from Jamaica over the ABC, NBC, and all those other news channels. So if you see the raw footage from YouTubers, then you can really Not saying that the other stuff is not showing you, but I appreciate the YouTubers that are on the ground trying to do their thing, you know. No, I actually didn't come in yesterday. I really didn't. I decided to make sure I took care of me yesterday. And I said, if anybody missed me, they'll come looking for me. And nobody did, so I said I was good. But I'm back. Sometimes you gotta take a day off, you know. When you said that the red light on, I had to think about that for a second. It made me think about the motel, the what's it called, Motel 8? What was that show? We'll keep the light, Motel 6, yeah. We'll keep the light on. That's what popped in my head. But thank you for checking for the light. I'm trying to be consistent in the evening time, but I haven't been consistent in the evening time, especially now because I'm not working. And then today because I was out like all afternoon. What's up, Jeffrey? How are you doing, my brother? From mother. I don't know. Everything that's happening this whole year, personally, locally, regionally, nationally, internationally. Oh yeah, the hurricane definitely hit bad. Some areas more than others. In the area where my mom is from, um, I know a lot of people got flooding. I'm pretty sure people probably lost their roofs too. The area, New Hope, in the area like by Black River, the part that's like in between Kingston and Montego Bay, that area got the, as they say, like that chainsaw effect where when the eye goes over, when the eye goes over, like everything in the path is just no more. That area looks really bad. But then you look around, a lot of the areas look horrible. But a lot of people just don't have electricity right now, especially if they don't have like a generator. And some people that had generators, the storm probably destroyed their generators. So it goes many ways. You could have had one, and if you didn't protect it during the storm, sometimes some people, like this one lady said, this thing just turned up everything she owned. Everything she owned was turned upside down. Same thing happened to our people here. Our people are everywhere around the world. See, I made a video about that. It's not about one people right now. Everybody's been hurt. Everybody's been hurt. A lot of people have been hurt. And then they were showing these people in Indiana. They've got family in Jamaica. I know there's quite a few channels that have been using the contacts on this side. A lot of people got people and more people. Casey, I don't think I've heard of that one before. There are quite a few. I was trying to Google some in the area exactly where my mom is from. The only one that I ended up popping up with was some group called AFP, I think. And they're from France, but you know, like different people are in Jamaica. They do different things in Jamaica, but they had some footage in the area where my mom is from, and that area is flooded. Like I said already, it is flooded. Oh, boiled peanuts. Mm-hmm. Not sharing. I don't even like eating in a little can. I eat the little can because I know I don't need to eat the whole can. But if I eat the big can, then I'm gonna eat it all. But when I eat this, it's almost like saying, "Where the rest of it at?" I'm trying to opt not to eat dinner because I ate pizza. One slice of pizza from the cafe or whatever at the gas station, which I've never had before. Barbecue chicken. They had too much barbecue sauce in there, whatever that was. I ate it because I was hungry, but I will not get that again. Barbecue sauce. Then it had pineapples on it and jalapeno peppers. Then after that, my stomach was just like, Yep. hmm The name of the channel is KC, or the person's name is Casey. Yep, it's all gone. And I feel like I want more. Oof. So how was your day? The motive. I guess I got to call you Mr. Billy Miller because that's what we see. Better known as the motivational minister. How was your day today? Oh, you can't remember her name? Oh, okay. Today was a pretty good day overall. I'm thankful for it. And every time I walk into a peaceful place, regardless of what it may be like, I flip the switch, the light comes on. I turn the faucet, the water comes out. Like this one guy, I found his channel in the process of all these channels and those videos popping up yesterday because of the hurricane. And he was encouraging his fellow Jamaican people to build with blocks because a lot of people build what they feel like they can afford, and some of what they build it does not stand up to the hurricane. You know what I mean? And that's what he was saying, that people have to start trying to build with blocks, even if it takes a long time. Like they said, begin with something. And I've seen that from people that I know. They start with one room, literally one room, and then you keep adding and adding and adding as you can afford to add. Because building those little houses that are made out of, things that the wind can blow away. And the thing about it is, hurricane season is not over. That's what a lot of people are being reminded. Hurricane season is not over. And remember that one year that the hurricane season went on and into, I think, December. So, anyway, hectic at my job for the past couple of days. Yeah, that's the part that I don't want, the hectic part. Yep, it's crazy. Yes, Lord. Casey Inspirational Tales or something like that. Okay. Let's see. Casey Inspirational Tales. You watch a lot of, like you said, that's a part of doom scrolling too. When you watch a lot of content that puts you in like a feeling of depression or anxiety, and not just the evil and not healthy stuff, but that kind of stuff too begin to take a toll on you. I'm just saying. She doesn't post often, doesn't look like. Or does she? Well, she posted 5 hours ago. It is Casey Inspirational Tales. Yeah, I really would like to find a YouTuber like in the area where my mom was born, but so far no luck. Unless they have, maybe they're there, but they don't have their channel listed like that. Because I've noticed that with some people, they list their channels where places where they're really not. Yeah, I guess it's like that too for us because we just put United States and it doesn't really like say exactly where in the United States. It just kind of bulks everybody. Oh, hey, buddy. How are you doing, buddy? Trust me, let's be realistic, Mr. Billy Miller. We cannot keep up with everybody. I try to sprinkle it around. That's what I call it. Because just imagine if you watched everybody that you tried to support every day. I know we don't do that, but I'm just saying, just imagine. You wouldn't have time to take care of your own stuff. But I do have the ability to check in with more people while while I'm home right now. And it also sometimes when I'm sitting right here, not that I'm ignoring you guys, but sometimes I just support people by letting it play because when I'm present in the live, you know what I'm saying? I'm present in the live. I'm not always watching, but I'm present, giving them some watch time. You know what I mean? Every little bit adds up. Let them know I'm in the building. Click, click, and keep it moving. But yeah, definitely can't be in every. Like they said, you can't be everywhere at the same time. We are not omnipresent like God. Amen. Somebody. So, how was your day, Mr. JG? How was your day? And the way how she got this video, she makes it almost sounds like a haunted video, spooky video is about to come up. I'm going to ask you, how are you? And you haven't answered me. Anyway, as I was saying, I ate that toxic, interesting pizza, which I don't ever. Do you like those pizzas with barbecue sauce on it? That pizza literally had barbecue sauce on it. Like somebody just poured it on there, and I don't know if it was poured. It seemed like it must have been. I think it was put on there after it was put in the oven. That's what it seemed like. Because if it had been baked, barbecue sauce will caramelize, right? But it literally seems like they poured it on after they baked it. That's what made it bad. If it had been baked, it probably would have been okay, but I believe it was poured on after it was baked, and that's a no, 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 no. How you gonna be ready to get this week over? You hardly be working. Talking about you talking about. But I understand. Trust me. These weeks for me, even though I'm not working, I feel like I'm working. Make that help me understand. I feel like I'm working, and now that I have to be getting to physical therapy, that's like on a whole nother level. She didn't hurt me that bad today, so I can't talk about her. She told me to talk about it when I got home the last time, but I don't have to talk about it today. Last time I think she was really, I don't know what she called herself doing. But my favorite person is going to be back next week, God's willing. I just tried to be a trooper today. Like I told us, I just had to be a trooper. I had to check out and try to go on a vacation in my mind. Hello in the background. How are you doing today? But it's sad though, because like these people that don't have electricity, and then I know for some parts from what I've seen though, it seems like most people their cell phones are working. The people that I know, their phones are working. So I guess the cell phone system is more durable than the electricity. I guess so because of the cell phone towers, I guess. But the point is, if there's no electricity, those people are going to run out of power. The generator can only last but for so long. Now I know in some countries they have people that actually sell Like what I know from some people that I've met in Africa, they actually have places where they go where people use generators in remote areas to actually sell phone charging. If you know what I mean, it's like a business. Like they have a generator. People go there just to charge their phone, and they pay whatever fee just to charge their phones at these generator, I guess, shops. I mean, that alone could be a business for someone who had a generator in the middle of nowhere. But then they would have to have gasoline, and a lot of those gasoline gas stations are messed up too. Because I saw that too. In some of the areas, the gas stations are like flipped up. But anyway, let's do what we can while we can. Let me see. Hi, how are you doing today? Now I still feel hungry. I gotta eat something else. Are you cooking, JG? Oh, your sister's cooking. So, how are you doing? As I need to think about what I want to go and eat because I need to eat something else. I need to put ice on my shoulder. I did do ice at physical therapy, but it's time to do that again. And then I found out that these pain pills are taking a toll on my body when I went to my other doctor, so that didn't make me feel good. Yeah, so I got to figure that one out. I already know that pain pills are bad, and I've really been taking a lot of them, trying to comfort this pain. But we gotta always be careful with these pain pills. So it's dark out here. Mommy disappeared. I don't want Mocha to follow me. So we're gonna. You get paid. I'm good. You didn't know that he was back working? You've been, I guess you've been not present when he's been present. I guess you get paid Friday. I don't get paid. I'm not gonna be getting paid as long as I don't go back to work. I won't be getting paid nothing. But it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Uh-oh. Oh, I've got to take my pills. I knew it was something else I was supposed to do. Gotta make me a healthy salad. Yes, a healthy salad. What did you have for dinner? Oh, you knew? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It was not a question. There was a full period at the end. Exactly. In my mind, even though I saw a period, I read it like a question. So I'm focused on getting this grub. Focus on getting this grub. I'm gonna try to make a little salad. I don't like going to bed and feeling hungry. You know, you go to bed and feel hungry, and like I don't like you, but I wake up and then I want to eat, and I don't know which is worse. I think it's worse to wake up and eat, and then go back and lay down. That's never good. So I'd rather eat on this side and stay up a little bit and then lay down. Let me not make a big old salad, because by the time I'm done making the salad, it is a bit unhealthy sometimes. So I gotta be careful about that because it's late. Baked chicken, mac and cheese, and a banana. I thought you were about to say banana pudding. You had a banana for dessert. Now that's what I'm talking about. I probably should eat a fruit, but I feel now all of a sudden I feel hungry. That pizza that I had is disappearing out of my body. It's disappearing. That ain't no Sunday dinner. That's somebody loving on themselves every day of the week. That's what I hope. But I know some people operate like that. They only cook certain ways on the weekend. That's why a lot of us need to meal prep. That's why I like to meal prep, so that I can eat well every day. Whenever I do have to worry about cooking, I try to meal prep. That's what you need to do, JG. Meal prep. Prep. But yeah, seriously though, I found out today that those pain pills are. I hope that's what it is. The pain pills are taking a toll on my body, and not in a positive way. So now I got to go back and check again. Pain pills could be helpful, but if you overdo it, they can be harmful as well. So just a little heads up for those like me who take a bunch of pain pills. Make sure you go check in with your other doctors that will confirm that they're not doing any internal damage, because they can do that if you do it for long term. And technically, I've been taking pain pills for 4 weeks, so maybe it's not the pain pills. I don't know. We shall see. All right, I'm going to keep this salad simple. I bought my own hummus so I could be like the people at Kava. I'm like, why should I keep paying them all that big money? I'll make my own. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's that coming in the back door? What's up, Jurassic? This is a peaceful place. Welcome to the peaceful place. These peppers are so little and cute. By the time you try to cut them, they're teeny teeny. They're teeny tiny. Oh, hey, Casey. You found me. I was just telling her that the motivational minister sent me that way. I think I remember you coming on my channel before. Now that I'm seeing that picture, it looks like, yeah, exactly. I remember that picture once I saw that picture. But it looks like you live in Kingston. I was just listening to your video. I think that's what I heard you saying. I'm not sure. But my mom's family is in St. Catherine. And from what I know from one of my family members, her house flooded. Yeah. I think I've seen enough of that. Not that I won't check in, but it could be devastating emotionally, even though you're not present. But it can take a toll. Take a toll. But a lot of areas are definitely flooded. Bad. I was in the background communicating and subscribing. Of course, whenever I subscribe, I comment. I let my presence be known. because you already know that I want to build community. I'm all about building community. It is very emotional, very much so. And I know how sometimes some things they move slow. And like a lot of the people were saying to Fox News, I was watching Fox News, which is they're in St. Anne, and they were in the community talking to people that would talk to them today. And just imagine that you don't have nowhere to lay your head at night unless you figure out somewhere or someone where you can go. But yeah, just knowing that you don't have a roof over your head or a bed to lay on for some people, that's a big situation. Big situation to go deal with. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Casey. Whew. Anyway, prior to that, I was just reminding myself and others that right now I'm taking too many pain pills because I had shoulder surgery and it's taking a toll on my body organs. Pain pills can be good, but you always got to use them and what do you call it? Don't use them if you don't have to. In other words, if you don't have to, don't do it. Yes, ma'am. I call myself trying to make a light salad. That's what I'm attempting to do here. I don't know. Like I made a video today that this is a time to definitely show kindness if you can. Like this one guy was saying, this is a time to donate to those organizations that you know that are on the ground for sure. If you can, this is the time. Oh no. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I was looking at the live cameras and I was checking a bunch of the live cameras as I usually do whenever the hurricanes come up in Jamaica. And Kingston just looks like everything is like back to normal. I could hear that the nighty nighty. Yeah. Every now and then I don't have my bonnet on now, but I have a signature appearance, especially when I'm in my bed. And that's what I always try to get certain people to see and understand, especially if they're not from my world. I'm like, when I'm in my bed, my bonnet goes on my head. You don't have to understand it, but that's what's about to happen. And I've had all kind of comments, and I just realized that people are gonna always say what they want to say, and I'm gonna do what I do. Yeah. But yeah, I was just telling my mom that because my mom is actually making something for me right now. And then she was about to do something. I said, Mom, don't do that because then you're going to make it suddenly look like an old lady outfit. So, like, no, I don't want it to look like an old lady outfit. If you do that, that's what you're going to change it. You're going to change it. Bless her heart. I'm trying to give her something to do at the same time she's making something for me. Keep her brain active. How to show up for others, but it won't be uploaded until. I hope that also addresses the fact that when You're showing up for others that they're showing up for you. But everything is not about that, though. Sometimes you show up for people and you don't have to always look for reciprocation, right? Because in this case, you show up for people that are you're donating to. They can't always reciprocate. So I don't know. I don't know if you're responding to what I said, talking about showing up for people, but I'm just talking about showing up in the case of crisis, showing up, being altruistic. You know what I mean? That type of thing. The compassion for humanity. You may never hear a thank you. You may never hear a we got the water or we got the food. That's why we're more hip on it. There are some, and I keep saying I'm going to order some, the ones that are not just the standard ones that you see in the store. Like if you go to like the hair store or something like that, or order it online, they have some with these, like cool designs and whatever. But I haven't gotten that hip. I just stick to the standard black or whatever. That is true. I agree with that, Casey. Exactly. Yeah. I usually do certain things sometimes when I'm live, but I realize that some people take it the wrong way because now there's this one person that it kind of is annoying. They come in now and the first thing they say is, "Hey, big money," and that's not the intent at all. Most of the times I do it for safety, and I never even show the people's face, much less. But some people see things and they take it the wrong way. And I'm also one to say that people really should not, like, oh, not should not. Let me put this way. When people just consistently make videos showing that they're helping people, like, why? You know. But if I am ever live and I'm moving around somewhere and I do something, I'm not doing it because I'm on the live. I'm doing it because, for one, I see it as a safety precaution. You know, there are other people watching besides me, right? You guys are watching, but I still don't show people's face. Anyway, there are some people that make those kind of comments, so you always have to be careful. But yeah, I still try to do what I do. You mentioned compassion, so I was just saying that I just did a video. Oh, the compassion factor. Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah. And I always remember that simple rule that just because you help or share or give, whatever it may be, and everything is not about money. Sometimes you can just share whatever. Share something that you already have. And then you'd be surprised how that helps, someone else. Yeah. You'd be surprised how that helps someone else. Long story short, when you do things, it's not like you're looking for something tangible back, especially in cases like this where there's like such crisis. Yeah. Mm. I don't know, it's a crazy world we're living in right now. Crazy world, crazy world, crazy world. Ouch, ouch. Yep. And your video was peaceful. That music. Oh, it is Amira. What's up, Amira? How was school today? The greatest gift is genuine prayers for me. Ah, exactly. And the genuine part is definitely the part, the genuine part. And like some people always say, you always got to be careful when you're asking people to pray for you because you need to make sure you know who's praying for you and what they're praying about. You had a horrible day. And what happened to you, Amir? Oh my. I think it's time for me to take some pain pills, but I'm trying not to do that. But my shoulder is talking to me. Now I'm scared to take these pain pills. Oh, I hear that. Hmm. That's what I was about to say. And then I got sidetracked. But give what you're able to give, not beyond what you're able to give. So that's also in the scripture that we should not be giving beyond what we can giving beyond what we are able to give, and to the point that we hurt our family or our household. That's against God's word too. I had to learn that lesson the hard way. I should say I chose to do certain things, and I learned that the hard way. I should say. Oh no! Oh no! That sounds painful. Well, I hope that heals quickly, Miss Amira. That's one reason why I don't like sports, because I could be very whatever when it comes to sports. I try to run from the ball. Those balls can be dangerous. Sorry that happened to you, little mama. Little mama. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. That is not good at all. Why you? Aw. Sometimes things happen in life that we never understand. But like you said, it could have been dislocated, but it wasn't. So you got to look at the brighter side of the brighter side. It could have been broken or dislocated, which would have been much more horrible. So I'm gonna guess it's sprained. I'm gonna guess, or maybe bruised. And then someone hit you with a hula hoop. Oh my word! You just had a time. But guess what? You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still here. You're still breathing, Amira. So you made it. You might be in a little pain, but you made it. You made it. You made it. You made it. That's how I feel sometimes when I go through days that are challenging. Then by the time I get back home and I get back in my space, I realize that I made it. Through everything that I thought was so bad, I made it. You made it. We made it. Unfortunately, something else happened. Like what else could have happened to you, dear Amira? Right. I think I have that marked in my Bible from when I read the Proverbs. Proverbs 19:17. Gotta recheck that. Let me write it on my paper. I think I have it marked. Hmm. I forget what that other verse is about the one. I think I want to say that's in Proverbs too. And I forget how it's worded, but it's basically saying that you need to make sure your house is good before you're giving to the other people or whatever. I believe that's in Proverbs too as well. Not Proverbs 2, but Proverbs as well. Hmm. You got pushed into a wall. What kind of school do you go to, girl? Hmm. Yep. Things that happen unexpectedly beyond our control. Yep. And I was listening to this one guy. Actually, it wasn't a guy. It was actually a pastor. And I know I was guilty of that because sometimes you feel like you just have to give, but he said that you have to be strategic in your giving and you really have to process what's happening and make sure you're doing the right thing. And sometimes it's not for you to always pull money out of your pocket. Salad, yeah. Because some people, if they play on your heartstrings, as they would say, they play on your heartstrings, and next thing you know, you've emptied out your wallet when you knew you had something to do with that money. Like that's not what God wants us to do. You know what I mean? So, Rayshawn, now you may have forgot, but we may have forgotten, but we don't talk politics over here, Rayshawn. How are you doing today, Rayshawn? You can't do the things you used to be able to do. I wonder what that is with your young self. Well, hello from Japan. Whoa. Rayshawn, I will send up some prayers for you, but I still don't talk politics over here because it just opens up a whole nother world that I'm not trying to open. Hi. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Japan in my comments. South Korea, but not Japan. Indonesia, but not Japan. Well, welcome. Only thing I know about your country is hi. Yeah. And I don't know anything else but the black noodles. When I was in South Korea, they told me that the black noodles came from Japan. And I don't know any Japanese words. I don't. I don't know any Japanese expressions. Shame on me. Japanese? Are you getting ready to go to school in Japan? Or are you getting ready to go to work? I know it's about time for you to be getting up to go somewhere, right? Oh, you know Japanese, Miss Amira? It snowed in Japan? Okay. Thanks for coming through, Casey. You have a blessed evening as well. You have Japanese on your phone, Amira? Excuse me. Oh, you don't have a phone no more. Just an iPad. Okay. Well, iPad is just like a phone for the most part. In this day and time, know what language is that? That's not Japanese. No, but that's all I got. Did you put ice on your hand? I need to go get my ice pack talking about you. But that's a sad thing, though, Rayshawn. I'm not trying to lessen what you're saying, but I just don't open up things that I know that could bring in all kind of crazy stuff. Yeah, because some people just take things too far. Some people don't even have an iPad. Some people don't even have electricity, Amira. Some people don't even have a bed or water right now. Your sister gave you an ice pack, okay. Some people don't even have food. And I saw some people with dirty clothes on because their clothes got all messed up in the storm. And now they walking around with the clothes they had on from before the storm started. And that alone could be frustrating. Walking around in clothes and you don't have clothes to change into and you feel dirty. That's frustrating. Not to mention all the other things, but just being not clean or not having your toothbrush. I mean, just the simple things that we take for granted. Or we just think that they're always going to be there, but then when you don't have it, there's a big difference. Are your fingers in a cast? Okay. So did you break it or is it sprained? Oh, sprained and bruised. That's not good. Remember, I hit my toe one time. I ran into a platform bed. My toe turned like the color of a grape. I didn't go to the doctor though. A lot of times I don't go to the doctor, but yeah, because I already know they're only gonna like wrap it up. So I just wrapped it up the same thing I knew that they would do. I just made my own cast on it and just wrapped it up, and then I just waited for it to feel better. Honey, I don't talk that either. That's between you and your parents. That is between you and your parents. That's not my business, honey. Don't get me in your mama trouble. Mama in your mama business. You and your business. That's not even a YouTube conversation, girl. You made me forget what I was about to do. Oh yeah. I guess you were busy doing whatever you were doing. I went in the kitchen and made it while I was with you guys. Yep, I am eating a salad because I was trying to determine what to eat. And this is not even the best choice either because salad, even though it may be something healthy, doesn't digest as easy as you may think. That's why I'm trying to eat a smaller salad. Usually I make a big salad, but yeah. Peanuts in a salad for dinner. Mm-hmm. And it's a super green salad. We don't buy iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is not nutritious. The darker the lettuce, the better it is for you. So I always buy the super green pack. I'm just saying. So what's for dinner besides the one who had the Sunday dinner? We're not talking to the Sunday dinner people. Can you imagine a situation where your husband or your wife, I'm going to keep it very neutral, your husband or your wife, no problem, go bye bye. See you later, Amir. Thank you for popping in. I hope that your body heals up from all of your adventures today. Anyway, a person takes the time to cook for you every day, whether husband or wife. I'm going to keep it neutral. And then eventually that person starts to say or get upset because you're cooking for them every day. And then in my mind, I'm kind of going, if somebody's cooking for me every day because they want to, why would you get upset about it? I heard a conversation like that before. And I was thinking to myself, why would I be upset if somebody's cooking for me every day? Like, why? Gotta be a reason, right? Or is it just my imagination running away with me? Is it just my imagination running away with me? Is it that late already? Your screen time? I guess I have to ask my question again. Uh-oh. It's almost my screen time too. Amira. Oh well. I guess it's my screen time too. My buddy from Japan left me. I guess they left. Are you still here? Mr. Japan, Miss Japan. Hmm. Guess I don't even see them in the top fans. They must not do YouTube a lot. And the sad part is that that storm is still going. It's not one of those storms that's over, but it's still going. But anyway, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all that you've done. If you come this far in the video, surely you should subscribe. Kindly put a green heart Hmm. Sorry, I had to check something right quick. Hello? I guess you're not going to answer that question. I was hoping someone was going to answer it. What's the weirdest compliment I've gotten? There have been so many, I can't even put my hand on one. But I always seem to react when people say you look pretty today. Then I always go like, well, what about yesterday? Sometimes people say that, and then you wonder, like, what did they really mean? Wow, they got hail falling like golf balls in Australia. Looks more like baseballs. Wow, it's just off the chain everywhere. Wow. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope that you think about subscribing. Check out some of the videos on this channel. Go ahead, click on the channel right there. Go right there and click on the channel. Oh, excuse me, because I gotta go. But I want you to go to the channel before I go. I'm inviting you to go to the channel before I go. It's up here. Just click on the channel. Go to channel and check out this channel. You might find it. It's a cool place to be. I go live often. I go live like in the morning for prayer time at 6 a.m. and usually about 6 or 6:30 in the evening, depending. Maybe before. But while I'm home recuperating, when I'm resting, I go live too. So if you want to come back, then you come back in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. And I need to set up the lives. And once they're set up, you'll see it on the video. So you can hit the notification bell to be informed of when I go live. But until then, more love, more joy, more peace wish to you and yours. Until next time, bye for now. Bye.